Casey House here, your local Raleigh area realtor.
Jayson Moore here, Senior Loan Officer with CrossCountry Mortgage.
Today we thought we would dive into the actual data behind how 2025 housing went and then talk about what professionals are predicting about 2026 as far as the housing market on my end.
Yeah, all that good stuff from Casey, and I'm going to talk to you about the future of where mortgage rates are going, what to expect about affordability in the marketplace.
2025's housing numbers actually looked pretty similar to 2024. In 2025, 16,848 homes sold in Wake County, which is only 658 more than 2024. The average sold price was $580,329, only $1,100 more than in 2024. The only kind of big change was the days on market. Average days on market in 2025 was 31 versus 18 in 2024. Nationally, home sales are expected to rise in 2026 by about 500,000 more homes than we saw in 2025. Nationally, inventory was up in 2025 about 12% year over year, which is the highest in the last 5 years, which is definitely a good thing. And then in Wake County, inventory was actually up 29%. And I think that's just a reflection of how crazy the market was during COVID. We are not even back to normal inventory levels. If you're looking for a home, you know there's still not a lot out there, but there is more than we've seen in a while, which is definitely a good thing. And national forecasters are hoping that inventory is going to rise about 10% in 2026. This should help with affordability. That is one of the things that they are saying will be a big factor. So the more inventory, the lower interest rates, which Jayson will talk about in a minute, and then the very modest home price increases, which they're expecting to be about 1.6% on average nationally. Those three things should really help with customer affordability. And just to tie that all up, the head of Realtor.com, I think, said it best when he said in 2026, we expect that the housing market is going to be steady, but it's not going to be off to the races yet. So just to take a deep dive into inside the Beltline, only for just a second, in 2025, 1,052 homes sold, which is actually just a little bit less than 2024. But the average sold home price in 2025 was $858,097, which is almost $100,000 more than in 2024. The days on market on average was a little bit different as well. 38 days this year compared to 26 days last year. So not too big of a difference, but definitely that average sold home price sticks out the most of $100,000 more.
Casey, that's great information. Thanks for laying that out for us. I'm going to talk more about the affordability piece of things and what's going on with the future of mortgage rates and things going on in 2026. So let's start off number one. Interest rates have come down at least 1% where they were last year. For example, in January of 2025, interest rates were at 7.25%. Now in January of 2026 and January 14, you're looking at 6%, closer to that. On average, on a $500,000 purchase price, we're putting 20% down. That's going to save around $400 on the monthly payment. So that's good savings and increasing customers' affordability out in the marketplace. So also, that's the first time in 3 years rates have dipped below 6% as well. So that's drawing more people to the market as well. Point two, there's always a wild card in play when you're looking in the mortgage financial space. The wild card this year is the government was talking about infusing $20 billion of mortgage-backed securities through Fannie and Freddie, the lender that they own. So this could also create opportunity for mortgage rates to dip even further down, hopefully in 2026 as well. There's also a new Fed chair that's going to be coming in the spring that could change the policy up on how the Fed moves forward. So we're going to keep our eyes tied to those things right there. And lastly, the shift is changed between the price spikes. Now we're leaning more towards less appreciation in the marketplace, which is creating a little bit more inventory than there was previously. And that's where things are right now.
Thanks so much for joining us for that deep dive into the numbers and our predictions. If you have any further questions about the market or anything about mortgages, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great information that you provided on the market. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, reach out sooner than later, and we can set up a timeline that works best for you to put you in the best position to succeed.